Guns and mental health. It's a topic we've seen in the headlines many times, most recently in the deadly mass shooting at the landing where David Katz killed 2 people. We learned Katz was hospitalized twice in psychiatric facilities. He was prescribed antipsychotic and antidepressant medications, yet he was still able to buy a gun. News4Jax reporter Allison Henning spoke with a local attorney about how much information gun dealers are actually able to access when it comes to background checks and mental health. Allison.
Joy, the federal background check to buy a firearm covers criminal history, drug use, citizenship, as well as mental health. As you mentioned, David Katz did have mental health issues in the past, but was still able to legally purchase 2 firearms. People who knew David Katz described him as a loner. Court documents show the 24-year-old was treated for psychiatric issues at least twice when he was a teen, and that he was prescribed antipsychotic and antidepressant medication. Despite a troubled past, Sheriff Mike Williams says both guns Katz had on him during the deadly mass shooting at the landing were legally purchased in his home state of Maryland within the last 2 weeks. Federal gun laws prohibit a person from legally buying a firearm if they've ever been involuntarily committed to a mental health institution or if a judge or court has declared that person mentally incompetent. There's a line on that federal application form where you're supposed to check yes or no when asked about your mental health history.
Is that basically the honor system?
It is the honor system. There's no way to check whether or not the answers on the form are truthful or not, except with regard to felons. There's a database for felons. There's not a database with regard to commitment for mental illness.
Attorney Rod Sullivan explains gun laws in Maryland are far more complex.
It asks, do you suffer from mental disorder? Have you ever been involuntarily admitted for more than 30 days? And have you ever been found not criminally responsible for your actions? So you have to answer those 3 questions. If you answer those questions untruthfully, you can be charged with perjury, and that is a felony.
Under Maryland law, you're allowed to buy no more than 1 handgun within 30 days' time. It's unclear how Katz was able to obtain 2 weapons in the last month. And right now, HIPAA laws keep medical and mental health history private. The attorney I spoke with today says there is no way for a licensed firearms dealer here in Florida to check someone's mental health history. In Maryland, though, it is a different story. State law there requires you to sign a waiver granting state police full access to your mental health records. The lawyer I spoke with today says it is unclear whether this was done in Katz's case. Tarek, back to you.
Allison, thank you.